We've all had cringe moments, right? It's not just me. I feel like we've all had at least one moment in our life where we've been a little or a lot of cringy. I know I've definitely had a lot of cringy moments myself, and I probably will for a while. But today we're going to be looking at some cringe TikTok slash cringe subreddits, and hopefully your cringe moments don't compare to what we're about to watch. And hopefully also you guys can stick around to the end of the video because that would be super cool. But without further ado, let's jump into it and watch these cringe videos. Okay, so the first video that we're going to be looking at is titled How an Airbnb Guest Left My Place After a 2-Night Stay. And people are saying not bad in quotation marks. So I'm excited to see what the heck they what do they do? How bad was it? How bad was it? Let's see.
Let's see.
I'm gonna turn this up immediately.
So they use the blanket, which is here, and they must have also used the pizza blanket, which I'll find in a second.
So she's already complaining that they used the blanket and didn't put it back in the little cubby. Okay, we're off to a crazy start.
Okay, so overall, looks good here. Can't really complain. Let's check the kitchen.
Is that a laptop holder? Like right by the TV?
Okay, so not too bad. Not too bad.
This shit is so quiet. Speak up.
Looks like they didn't use the coffee. Oh, they did. Okay, they opened it. All right. And then let's check the trash.
So far, it's looking pretty
They
good.
didn't take the trash out, which I don't require the guests to.
Oh, thank
So I
God.
just use it when I'm cleaning. All the waters are gone. They were thirsty.
People are gonna drink, but I don't know what to tell you. So far, this is looking fine to me.
Still here.
I see nothing wrong so far.
No dishes. Let's check the oven because one time I don't really think about checking the oven for some reason. I don't know why. But I remember one of the first guests, I just ended up opening the oven just because to see if they used it. Was a mess. There was literally chicken wings hanging out in the oven. I was like,
Okay, now that's kind of gross. I feel like we can agree that's pretty nasty.
Okay. Left some trash in the trash can. And hopefully they didn't leave any items in the closet. Okay, all good.
Looks clean as hell to me.
I'm always scared to check the bathroom.
I feel like this is like the same way I leave an Airbnb myself.
They left some soap.
Oh no, they left some soap, guys.
Okay.
Oh shit, they left some soap, bro.
I have a question for you. I literally leave 2 rolls of toilet paper in here
Okay.
for a 2-night stay.
Okay.
And which I personally think is more than enough. Toilet paper is always
Depends.
on. 2 full rolls of toilet paper, 2-night stay, 2 people. Let me know what you think about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer her question just off rip, right? It depends on where this Airbnb is, right? Because if you go to like a new state or like I don't even know, it sounds like it's America, sounds like, but it doesn't mean that it is, right? If you go somewhere new, or someone could be visiting from another country to America as well, right? So they be coming over here. If you eat a cuisine that your stomach is not used to, best believe me, Daddy, I'm running through that toilet paper. Because if my stomach starts rumbling, I'm running through that toilet paper, bro. So 2 to 3 rolls of toilet paper for a 2-day stay. You know, it depends on how big the toilet paper is, and also depends on how many plies, right? If it's only like a 1 ply, if it's like that, like the really thin toilet paper, I'm running through that.
All right,
I'm running through it.
Let's go to the next one. Oh, let's stop here. Looks like they used some of the towels. Let's go in here.
I'm seeing nothing wrong so far.
All good.
This is a cute little Airbnb, though. I'm not gonna hold you.
All right, first look. What do we think? Definitely could be more tidy.
Definitely could be more tidy.
I didn't check the
What?
nightstands in the other room, but definitely gonna do that. Let's see if they left anything here. Nothing. Pillows on the floor. Okay. Trash in the trash can.
Okay, nothing's wrong with trash in the trash can. There's 2 bathrooms in this Airbnb too. It's kind of cool. I think it was like 2 bedroom, 2 bath. I think.
Yeah, man. Probably gonna have to get someone to do the bathrooms. I ain't doing this, bruh. All right, how are we rating these guests? Do have a washer and dryer, and Usually is not used for the short stays. Okay, so here's the game plan. I'm going to clean everywhere except the bathrooms and then get someone to clean the bathrooms. I'll do the laundry and then we'll see how far I get today. I'm just not in the cleaning mood. I'm really not. I still have to finish up work. Not doing those bathrooms. Okay, what are we rating the guests? I'm usually nervous to leave a review first.
Why is there still so much left in this video?
Them to leave me a review because they'll want to see their review, and then I'm like, well, what if they didn't really like the place and they get a 4-star review? So I might just wait to leave them a review and then maybe they'll forget about it. Literally with my fiance, I tell him like, leave the guest a review so they can leave you a review. For the last guest that stayed at his place, he left them a review pretty much right after they left. And then yesterday they left a review 4 stars. That's literally my worst fear. Right now, all 5 stars. They said everything was good. Literally, the main thing they complained about was the doors were hard to get open with a smart lock sometimes, which that has happened.
Yeah, smart locks are kind of scary. If you get a smart lock and that motherfucker does not work, bro, what are you gonna do?
Not waiting long enough, whatever it is. So
you gonna do? You stuck out. Literally, you stuck out.
Me with my guests, I ended up just giving them a small partial refund of like $20, saying, "Hey, sorry that it was hard for you to get in. This is how to use a smart lock," which probably I didn't need to do that, but I was a new host and I was like, I want my 5 stars, and I got 5 stars, but I probably would have still gotten 5 stars even if I didn't give them the partial refund.
Okay, that was wild. I feel like that was like completely fine. I don't understand. Okay, first of all, I don't understand why she even made the video. You know what I mean? Because honestly, it kind of just makes her look a little like uppity and like pretentious, right? But also, can we talk about how egregious it is? Like, if you guys have ever gotten an Airbnb, right? If you guys have ever gotten an Airbnb, you know how this feels, right? You go in there, right? It's already a complicated way to get into the Airbnb. Off rip, it's already complicated enough to get inside the Airbnb. But then on top of that, they give you like a laundry list, right? Or like a grocery list of like what they require for cleaning. And then on top of that, they still charge you a cleaning fee. So it's like, what am I paying the cleaning fee for if you're giving me this like grocery list worth of cleaning? I don't know. I just think that Airbnbs at this point are just like not worth it. They're just not worth it. I don't know. I would just rather go to a hotel. When I go to a hotel, maybe I pay a little bit more, but I can leave it the way that I left it, right? As long as I just get my stuff out of there, doesn't really matter, right? I'm not gonna smear poop and stuff on the walls, but the way that these Airbnb like hosts expect people to leave the Airbnb, it just does not make sense to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, this next one is a little painful because I know, fellas, we've done things to impress women. Man, maybe even women have done things to impress women. We all really just do things to impress women. That's like just kind of how the world works, right? Maybe you've worked out, you know, maybe you want to, you know, flex at the gym for your gym crush. Maybe you've, I don't know, drove fast in your car right by the girl you thought was pretty. But this is something different. Honestly, I feel bad for the guy, bro. I honestly feel bad for the guy, but let's check it out. Look at this. Yo, hands, like, what's it called? Cartwheel into a backflip, right? Shorty is already, look at her. Look at her. Shorty is already uninterested. She's like, let me get away from here. She's recording for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they're doing their own thing, right? Not paying attention to homie whatsoever, right? Then he goes for the touch. Look at him. What's up, baby girl? Eyesight. Eye lines. No attention at all. She doesn't even know that he exists. You might as well cut this guy out and replace the background with more trees because there is nothing there according to her. Then he walks up behind her, but also he's a short king, bro. He's a little short king. Shouts out my short kings, right? Nothing wrong with being short, right? But damn, this shit gotta hurt. And then he's like, you know what? It is what it is. You know, you gotta play it off. You gotta be cool. You gotta play it off, and you just go about your day, bro. That was rough. That was a rough one. Bro. I don't know. That would have crushed me. I would have, you know what? After that, I would definitely would have just stayed inside, minding my own business, and gone about my day. You know what I'm saying? But I think he handled it pretty well. I think he handled it pretty well, right? He could have been like a nice guy, you know what I mean, and like crashed out on her, like you stupid, ugly, you know, whatever. But I feel like he handled it pretty well for something that was so devastating. Jeez Louise. This next one, guys, I feel like we've all wanted to be accepted, right? We've all wanted to be in that cool friend group. We've all wanted to be, you know, in the team A team, you know, we did the cool guys, right? But never in my life have I ever wanted to be in a frat. Never in my life did I ever think, you know, it sounds really cool, being in a frat. And this is exactly why. This shit is crazy. Police find 50 half-naked, blindfolded fraternity pledges in a basement. Ain't no way.
Hey, this stops here, guys. This is a police department. This stops here. Who's in charge?
Dude, and they're covered in something. This is so weird. This is so creepy.
They're upstairs. How about we start cleaning this up. Everyone take their blindfolds off.
This. Oh my God. This is a humiliation ritual. This is a humiliation ritual. People always talk about rappers and like musicians, how like, oh, they must be in a humiliation ritual because, hold on, because they're like, you know, they're wearing a dress. No, fam. This is a humiliation ritual. This is insane to me. All this for what? What do you gain from this? Dude, this is, and the thing is, right? This happens to you. Right? This happens to you. And then whenever you get to the top of the ladder of the fraternity, right? You do the same thing, if not worse, to the next people who are coming up because you want to get back your little bit of shred of dignity. Bro. I'm
given multiple commands to clear the room and get out of here, but no one's moving. They're taking this pretty serious.
Iowa.
You in charge?
You said
Still haven't found out who's in charge?
no one asked our house, Dad.
Where's he at?
Summit. Working at Summit.
This guy can barely speak. His voice is fried. That probably means he's been yelling at these guys this whole time, and he's sipping on a bush.
That's cool. I would probably be calling your house dad or whoever.
Your house dad is crazy. You know they call him house daddy. Ooh.
Unless someone else is in charge.
I don't have his number, so. Here's the deal. From what I'm being told, this is like shutting down chapter type stuff. I need to start talking to people now. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's fine. I need to talk to people. You call Summit. Can I call Summit? Yep. I'm not calling Summit. I have no contact with Summit. You're not being very helpful.
No,
nobody in here has any way to contact the guy that's in charge of this house.
And he's like standing in front of the door, like keeping the cops out of the door. Bro, this shit is so weird. This is so weird. They say white people don't have culture, right? I beg to disagree. I'll disagree. Look, Exhibit A. Fraternities, sororities.
This is all going in their apartment, so we're only making the situation that much worse.
I have no contact.
Okay, we need to find somebody that does.
No one does. He's a house dad.
Weren't you all supposed to have contact with him?
I never see him.
That's crazy, bro. No, that chat is a humiliation ritual, bro. That is a humiliation ritual. Heck no. That was horrible. that low-key gave me shivers, like cringe shivers. You ever cringe so bad your body like recoils? It's like, that's how I'm feeling right now, and that is horrible. I hated that. Now you guys know on stream, which by the way, if you guys are already following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Staysaki, You guys know on stream we watch body cam footages. Sometimes we watch body cams, so you know, sometimes we watch a little true crime, right? But this is one body cam I wish I could have seen from the cop's perspective. When he gets in the car, when he's filing out like paperwork and getting the report ready, because honestly, something about this just doesn't sit right. And you guys will see what I'm talking about.
Turns out you can still get a ticket for driving with a device in your right hand, even if you don't have a right hand.
So we're gonna do a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. You got to put the phone down as you operate a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it, yeah?
I did not put that. No, if you want to take it to
But
court,
that's what you said when you pulled me over, yes?
That's what I
That
said,
you
yes.
saw me holding my device with my right
I'm
hand.
not disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to take it to court,
And that's what you saw?
that's what I said.
That's what you said you saw?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you
Okay.
want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket. That's how you take that ticket to court. Do you
Okay.
have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. Listen, this is I'm laughing because she seems like she's laughing at the situation, right? But she's Louise. I wish I could be in that courtroom whenever she takes this to court, because I know she's going to take this to court, because it's a guaranteed win. Why would you not take it to court? You could almost just represent yourself with a situation like this and be completely fine, right? I just wish I could have been in the room whenever that cop, because you know the cop probably didn't even show up. You know what I mean? Because he probably saw this TikTok and he was like, dang, I really messed up. She ain't got no hand. All right, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you guys hanging around with me in this video. I hope you guys stayed to the end. These weren't super duper cringe. Most of them were low-key kind of funny. I'm not gonna hold you. More funny than cringe. I feel like there's like a thin line nowadays between funny and cringe. Very thin line, very, very thin line, especially as our sense of humors develop and evolve. But if you guys did enjoy this video, like the video for me. I would really appreciate it. I'm making more videos now on YouTube, and you guys will see as it progressively gets better. So getting in early is a really good investment. Promise you that. Like I said, also, I do stream on twitch.tv/Staysaki. So make sure you guys go follow me on there, and subscribe to the channel. All my fellows, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, you guys. But until then, you stay Saki, I'll stay Saki, and we'll all stay happy. Peace.